It's time I get in the game, forget the money and fame. Stay ready, making sure that they'll remember my name. I got a hunger inside when the numbers are tied. Yo, I'ma turn it up a level, never will be denied. I got them back on their heels, about to have me a meal. Not Zeke, but I'ma eat the way I'm seeing the field. Take out the competition, they'll remember the name. The wicked one I always bring it, got my head in the game. Now it's on. Finally went and wrote me a song. We the nation, eyes up on the chip and taking it home. Always up in my zone, yo, I'm all to the plot. Man, it just can't. Damn. I've been talking this whole damn time. My bad, y'all. I wasn't watching the timer. I went away from the comments a bit. What is up, familia? I hope you guys are out there, feeling good, living well, and living blessed, man. I've been having issues. That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was just saying. And now I got to rant again. I got to hear it twice from myself now. Damn it. Some was not connected in the back here. Anyways, and that's because this whole issue that I just had, that I was telling you that you didn't hear. Yeah. All right. So now, but do you guys got me now? Give me a couple of give me some thumbs up in the comments right now. And let me know. Am I good, Angel? Damn. It's been one of those evenings. I just JP. Damn right I did, bro. I was ranting, man. I'm like, damn. First of all, I'm gonna go through my whole freaking rant again. All right. So, first of all, bear with me, man, because I'm fighting allergies tonight. They've been kicking my ass all day. These, like I was saying, these freaking 24-hour Allergy medicines, they're not 24 hours. They work like 3 or 4 hours, and that's it. That's the best you're going to get from them. So, yeah, now I'm dealing with these damn allergies because I live out in the farmland right now. And, they got everybody around here, big countries. They're burning all the wood and the weeds and stuff like that. So I'm fighting allergies. Okay. So bear with me. And then I know I started late, and I apologize. Okay, JP, all y'all, I apologize. I was having some technical difficulties. Okay, and this is why it's related to why you cannot hear me. Well, anyways, as I was getting everything going, I had everything ready to go, and I turned my audio on, and I'm getting mad static out of my mic, right? So I'm like, man, all right. Well, I said, okay, I'm gonna try a few things and give it a few minutes, and see if it doesn't change, then I'll go with the internal mic with the Mac. I hate doing that, but if I have to, I have to. So I said I'll go. I'll go a little bit late, and well, it ended up being a damn mic cord. So I know that's the first damn thing I should have checked. I know, Bobo. All right. Yeah, you taught me better. I know. Mr. Rhodey for the Cruises band, the best band in Cruises. Man, come on now. Okay, it's just this was my Monday. I had a 3-day weekend, y'all. But I'm okay. I'm dealing. I'm dealing. All right, but I'm here. I'm here. Welcome to Gridiron Nation, familia. Hope you guys are out there feeling good, living well, and living blessed, man. Just, other than my allergies, I'm cool. All right, son. I'm sorry I'm late, but all right. But yeah, I need to deal with these allergies. Definitely, Angel. So yeah, freaking JP is damn fool, bro. All right, man. So what's up, familia? Hey, so what is up? We got a lot to talk about tonight. I mean, I got my North Carolina Tar Heels. Right now, they're down to Clemson. Damn it. They're down 66-61. Still 7 minutes left in the second, though. So, and it is, of course, Super Bowl week, as we all know, and it's just I'm sorry, man. We're barely gonna get halfway through the damn week, and I'm already tired of everybody just talking about yes, TNT, Travis and Taylor. I can't stand it no more. Okay, I'm cool, like whatever. Y'all love music, it's cool, but damn, everybody is even posting memes. That's freaking. I'm like, no, never mind. Unfollow. That's just annoying the crap out of me, man. I know I ain't the only one. Come on. I'm just saying. All right. So, what do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? We're going to get into the Super Bowl today. Kansas City Chiefs, San Francisco 49ers. I'll give my picks later on. My one pick, and see what you guys think, man. We'll all kind of make our predictions. We'll do that toward the back end of the show, though. But hey, so check it out, y'all. Spring football. We're ready to roll. Locked, loaded, cocked back. Let that hammer hit, baby. Week 1 is coming, and it's big. We got the schedule. All right, so we're gonna go over like the first week, maybe skimp over the schedule, and I got some fan mail I want to get to. If we have time, I don't want to go too late. I don't want to go too late. I want to go inside, chill, spend some time with the familia. You know what I mean? So, but hey, man, for right now, I'm spending time with this familia. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I appreciate you guys, man. So, what do you guys think, though, man? We also got, maybe we'll try and see if we can get into the NFL honors, because next week I'm planning to do a segment. Of course, we'll go over the Super Bowl winner, talk about the loser, try to give a quick peek at what we think is ahead for next season, maybe a quick glance at the NFL, how I think it's going to go right now. But we'll get into that next week as well. The Super Bowl winner, like I said, and loser. And also, we'll get into the NFL honors. All right. I know it's going to be a little late because it's coming up here in a couple of days. But hey, I'll talk about what I think. And I'm going to give, for the first time, my official Gridiron Nation podcast 2023 season NFL honors. Yes. At least for the main categories. All right. And I'll put it out there, man. I'll put it out there. So I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream yet next week. But if I do, I'll get y'all's answers. If not, then you can go on and we can talk about it on social media. Or JP, we talk about it at work because we're going to anyways. You know what I mean? So hey, so that's what we got lined up for tonight, guys. I didn't put out the social media segment this week. I'm trying to I got an idea for just something different. I'm calling it the segment, not just a social media segment. Hold on. Cheers, familia. This is what I'm trying to medicate with tonight. But don't judge me. Don't you dare judge me. I'm chilling, man. So all right. Now, real quick, I gotta say, guys, it was a crazy day. Okay, first of all, last week we had some well, yeah, later in the week we had a celebrity death, and everybody was like, damn, you know, Mr. Carl Weathers. May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. And man, just then today it was like I wake up, right? I wake up and I turn off my alarm, and just instead of letting myself go back to sleep, if I know I gotta get up just to kind of wake myself up, I'll freaking make myself alert. I start swiping and I start looking at any like quick notifications, like emails, whatever, if it's something I gotta look at, or like if it's like you never know if you're looking for like my bank, my fraud thing, they'll text me if something's crazy overnight. And so I always look and it helps me kind of wake up. But I saw a freaking notification that said Toby Keith passes away, 62. I'm like, whoa, and I came alert this morning. Whoa, what? I freaking swiped, and it was CNN article. Okay, it was coming up on my Google News notification as a breaking news, and I was like, what the hell, man? So I mean, I have been such a big fan of Toby Keith, such a big fan of Toby Keith, y'all. And Carl Weathers, are you kidding me? Apollo Creed, man. And it was just like, like it's like you're getting older. You're getting older, man. And these are like people that have just been around. They've been people you have you've celebrated. Like hell, like Toby Keith with his music, he's celebrated with every one of us. Anytime you're playing a song from an artist and you're at the club or you're at home at a house party or something, or you're chilling, doing your thing, you're doing that with the artist you're listening to. That's how my mind goes with music. That's how deep it is for me. I mean, do you guys agree? Some of you might. But, so I'm looking at all this stuff, man, and Toby Keith was just that one just got me. That one got me. So and it's you start to realize, man, like, damn, you got artists that die just too soon. 62 years old, y'all. 62 years old. And he what was it? Stomach cancer? I told my brother I hadn't even realized he had it. And then I remembered an article, and my brother was like, "No, I remember," and I remembered an article about it, and it was back in June of last year. No, I'm sorry, of 2022, and it was when I think that's kind of when he first announced it. But yeah, man, it was just it caught me, man. Like so many hits, so many songs. I have been such a big fan of his for so long. And my brother Bobo would tell me just stories like, he would just always be like, man, they used to come over here and play, man, like with Easy Money. Like you can look it up. That was his first band. It was him and some of his buddies, and there was they were called Toby Keith and Easy Money Band. That's where he started off with, man, doing shows, at bars across Texas, I think Oklahoma too. And then, when he blew up, he blew up. How do you like me now? That one right there. He actually wrote that. I think that was the one that he wrote in a hotel bathroom. Must have been when he was like, on the road. But that's just crazy. He wrote so many of his hits, a lot of hits. I think probably my favorite song from him though. Um, uh, my list, my list. Sorry, it took me a minute. With How Do You Like Me Now was still stuck in my head. My list, that to me, that's always been one of my favorite country songs, like of all time. One of my favorite songs. And because it's like just about, I guess you get to a certain age and you're like, man, you're trying to reflect on what you've done up to this point, and you're like, all right, this is what I'm trying to change, and I'm gonna appreciate different things. So that song has like such a deep message for me. And he's just talking about like I got a list of things that I've got going on, a list of things I got to do, but there's this more important list, and it's what we tend to take for granted, the small things, time with a loved one, just some downtime, just some time to celebrate, just some time to be silly, just whatever, to unwind and appreciate family. And so anyways, that's why I love that song so much. So it's one of my favorite songs. Y'all know Unconditional Love from Tupac is my all-time favorite song, but it's not far below that one, to be honest, just because of the message it holds. You know what I mean? JP. Hey, what's up, B? How you doing, girl? Hope you're good tonight. Where my boy Luca at? Where's my boy Luca at? Yeah, little dude is chilling today, man. Man, what is up? What is up? Say hello to everybody. Oh, should have been a cowboy. That one. Yeah, that was another big one. That might have been the one. I can't remember. Damn it, I lost some of my notes kind of in the yeah. No, y'all don't want to hear that. But it was one of those two songs that where it was written in the hotel bathroom. But yeah, I know that How Do You Like Me Now was actually he wrote that one for it was he actually wrote it, and it's just a situation of an actual artist, songwriter, performer, singer, just taking a song, writing it about his life, and making it like one of country music's biggest hits for its in its little time of peaking, with for maybe about a two-year span there, 2-3 year span. So yeah, I mean Toby Keith is just he's up there for me, man. He's going to always be considered a country legend, and as it should be, as it should be. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Angel. You're absolutely right, man. You know what I mean? Hold on, cheers. But yeah, so it kind of bummed me out today, but may they both, excuse me, rest in peace. Absolutely, Jersey. Absolutely. Carl Weathers on the Gridiron this past week. And Jersey brought it up, man. And he was just Jersey was like, damn, honestly, yeah. That's Apollo Creed, man. That man made Rocky. He put Rocky at another level after Rocky got beat down by Clubber Lang. We all know this. He would never come back. He was Mickey. Apollo Creed is the one who freaking Rocky happened because of everything Rocky's success after happened because of Apollo Creed. Apollo Creed got him out. He made him better. He really did. And yeah, but straight up, man, Carl Weathers, he played that role so well. How man in The Predator, we've seen him in Happy Gilmore. So may he rest in peace as well. Definitely, man. And they say he died peacefully in his sleep, I guess. He was in his 70s, 76. So may he rest in peace, man. But both of these it was just it's a big hit when you're fans of these people, like so many of us are, especially both of them. In a matter of like 2-3 days, this is what we got. It's like, damn, slow down, 2024. We just got into February. Chill out. Chill out with all this, man. It's already starting kind of crazy. Straight up, man. Yeah, Jersey says, I'm sick over Apollo Creed, and he was in The Mandalorian too. Yes, he was. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, man. Angel says, I grew up with them. Hell yeah. We definitely all did, bro. Definitely. JP says, Luca's eating, bro. Why am I not surprised? I've heard the stories of little Luca's famous appetite, which he inherited from his father, by the way. I don't know where the hell it goes, bro. But shit, your freaking metabolism's like at 500,000 thousandth. If there's that's even more crazy, man. Crazy, but yeah. So definitely rest in peace, man. Especially like for me, it's just a lot more personal with Toby Keith because that song, um, my list, it just has such deep message for me, and meaning for me. But man, so many hits, you know what I mean? And there was one thing that he said, and I posted the video. If you have me on Facebook, and a lot of you do, my personal page, um, if you follow me, I just posted something today in Jersey. I believe you commented on it, and it's a quick little like a quick reel, a 15-second reel or some Toby Keith doing the an interview, and he's giving the quick story of like when he came up when he got signed. You know what I mean? And what his mindset was and stuff. And it's really dope because he says in there, when he got signed, he says, I didn't know he knew what kind of talent was out there in country music. He says what he was saying to himself is, I don't know if I can outsing him or outwrite him, but I'll outwork him. And that was such a dope quote to me because he's talking about how it was he put in all the work, and everybody knows this. Bobo, you know this. If you've ever been a musician or done music like, and you did it for such a long time, you're doing local gigs, for a couple $100, and that gets split between quite a few guys sometimes. So you don't make a lot of money. You're literally doing this, putting in so much work, putting yourself out there, practices with the bands and rehearsals and 2, 3 gigs in a weekend sometimes. And you put in the work. And what he's talking about is, he was used to that grind. Plus he was working in the oil rigs, man. This dude played football. I believe he played semi-pro. Who was it for a team from Oklahoma City? The Oklahoma City Drillers. They were actually a farm team of the USFL, the team, the Oklahoma Outlaws, back in the 80s when the USFL had hit its first go round. And he played on the team that was a farm team. He was a semi-pro. So he was a football fan, a Steelers fan. This stuff I know about him, man. Plus, I did my research. I do, man. I have to. But damn. There's one song y'all got to check out from him, and then we're gonna move on. And I was listening to it earlier because whenever an artist that I'm a fan of, I'm a big fan of, I keep them all in my different playlists, whatever I'm in the mood for. But I have their songs spread around from different genres, and so it was funny because on Sunday I just heard I ain't as good as I once was. I was doing the yard, and I was listening to my country playlist in my headset and my earphones, and that came on. And the thing about Toby Keith's songs, if y'all know this, if you're a fan of his songs just get stuck in your head. You know what I mean? He was always real. His charisma came out in his music, like his personality was out there, man, and it was so dope. And so it stuck in my head. So I had it in my head even through yesterday. You know what I mean? So all these songs. So I started listening to his music. Anytime an artist that I really love their music passes away, I try to spend the day just having their stuff on shuffle rotation. And so I did that today. After work and stuff, doing some things, and this song came on, y'all, that y'all need to check out. And I'm gonna drop this. But it's a song that he did live, and it's called Weed with Willie. You can find it on Spotify under Weed with Willie. I think it's on YouTube also. But it's a song that he did, and where he basically says, I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. And it's freaking hilarious. It's hilarious. Go look it up from Toby Keith, Weed with Willie. And y'all you're welcome. Okay. You don't even have to smoke weed to appreciate that song. My brother Bob will blame him. He's the one who told me about it. All right. So, anyways, man, let's see what y'all talking about up in the comments. Don't let the old man in too. That one and Crying for Me hits different now. Yeah, definitely. And I was listening when I had for a little bit on the drive to pick up Lily after I left work from school. I was like, I had my song, my list. I had the song My List, my favorite song from him. It was just on repeat, just from the trip from there to work. I was like, man, just chilling, just showing the man his love from a fan. You know what I mean? So that's the way I was looking at it, man. But yeah, check it out. Weed with Willie, Toby Keith. You're welcome. Y'all will appreciate that song. All right. Oh yeah, in Jersey, you're talking about the video. Yeah, yeah, that was dope, man. That was dope. Yes, this is right here, y'all. We have got to get into the UFL schedule. Let's get it on, baby, because there's everybody's excited now. You know, me and Jersey been saying we expected it during the Super Bowl at this point, to be honest. We expected it during the Super Bowl. That would have been what I would have went for, because even with the amount of millions that you would have to pay just for a spot, you've got the eyes of the world watching, seeing UFL spring football coming on this day. That would have been, and schedule dropping Monday. Boom, the day after the Super Bowl. Are you kidding me? You would have had people hyped, but that's okay. They didn't do it like that. They're like, we're just going to chill on the money and we're just going to put it out there through our social medias. And they did, man. They did. And let's take a look at it. All right, give me a second. And damn, North Carolina is about to mess around, lose this game. They're down 78-72 to Clemson with 55 seconds left. Clemson got the damn ball. Good night, North Carolina Tar Heels. The last 3 losses are games I was able to watch. Am I the jinx? I know we're all sports fans. We all got that little bit of superstition in us. You know, we're like, I got my hat one way when the Cowboys are winning and it's staying like that. And the minute we start losing, I'm like, okay, the luck's worn off. Go don't take it off. Try something different. Turn it a different way. Nah, just me. I know that ain't just me. Jersey, I know you do that. Don't judge me. Man. All right. So which one are you talking about, Angel? You listening to Never Smoke Weed with Willie? Yeah. You're going to love that one. You're going to love it. Yeah. You think so? I hope so. Oh, bro, I really do. That, man, they should. They should do a big ass hype video on a commercial spot during the Super Bowl. I wonder what I would have to look and see, but like what the peak time for viewership normally is. I'm going to have to say by the second quarter at the latest, you've got your peak viewership. I'm gonna have to look that up. And I didn't know this would come up, otherwise I would have looked it up. All right. Yeah, Jersey. See, I do it. I do it too. And you're like, man, I need to sit at a different spot. You know, maybe I just need to not watch and I'll turn it off. And then I'm still watching my phone. I'm trying to play a video game, distract my mind, but I'm still like checking on my phone. I'm like, oh shit, we're coming back because we'll put the damn game on. I can never leave my squad for too long, man. We all know how that is. You just discussed it for a little bit. I gotta turn this off. We're playing like trash. Maybe if I turn it off, we'll start winning. And then you get superstitious about that too. All right. Yep. Exactly. 2-minute promo. 2-minute promo. That's all you need. That's all you need. Anyways, let's look at this. All right, I have it preloaded up here. Got it up here for y'all. All right. So we're starting looking with week 1. We're looking at week 1. And give me a second. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can. All right. So, of course, we've got the Battle of Champions right here with the Birmingham Stallions versus the Arlington Renegades. And this is the one that this was like the exact perfect way to start your season of a new merger. Like, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better matchup. It's the 2 champions of each league of the XFL and USFL league. You know, Birmingham Stallions, Arlington Renegades. Let's get it on. Let's see which king is going to reign supreme from week 1. Because one of these teams is going to be considered the king from week 1. Let's just be real. All right? Let's just be real. Now, give me a second here. I got to make sure that I'm still coming through to y'all. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to I've never had to scroll through this to like the whole screen sharing. Jersey's a little more familiar with doing it than I am. So I'm just making sure I'm getting everything right here. All right. There we go. All right. So we got week 1. Now, y'all seen that, right? All right. I'm assuming you are. So let me keep scrolling. Now, the battle of the two champions. Of course, I'm rolling with my boy Luis Perez, the spring football legend, as the man, Jersey the King himself likes to call Luis Perez, spring league football legend. Yes, he is. And we'll drink to that. Thank you very much. So, yeah. But so I got my Renegades on. Y'all need to hop on now. Okay, if you're gonna be a fan, be a fan. But if you're one of those that says, I'm just gonna let my heart decide, that's cool too. But if you're one of those that says, you know what, this team kind of intrigues me right now, right here, whether it's because somebody or whether maybe just what I've heard about them, like the Renegades, maybe, then jump on. It's all good, baby. Now's the time to jump on. You know what I mean? Because yeah, you guys know this, that have followed this show. Last season for the SFL, the Arlington Renegades, I was doing so much complaining about the quarterback situation with Slaughter. They had the 2 quarterback system going, and they were both trash. They couldn't decide which one was going to start, and it annoyed the crap out of me. It was our defense and our run game that got us through some of those, but man, it was bad. But then I kept telling you guys, we need a better quarterback. They brought in Luis Perez, and they worked him in. And towards the end of the season, and you guys heard it. If you follow me from day one, if you've gone back and you haven't, if you jumped on since then, you haven't gone back and caught up and listened to every episode, shame on you. Get on it after this live stream. Okay? So, y'all know this, that I've been a fan of the Arlington Renegades. So my credit with this team is good. Yeah, my fan club, my fan membership, that's a life thing. It's solidified. I have it on video. I got dates that I still believed in this team because I told you guys all last year when we got in the playoffs and we were doing that little playoff push, and I'm like, we just got to get in because it's a new season, guys. We just got to get in. And I was right, and I love that, and I will never stop bragging about that. So y'all can kiss my, if you don't like it, especially Stallions fans. Damn it. I hope my Arlington Renegades take them out. Now, had to show love for my boys. All right. I would turn into a renegade. Yeah. All right. So now we've got this one. Okay. I don't know. I think Jersey, the other day when we were talking about this week 1 on the Gridiron on Saturday, I think you kind of put this out there as a matchup for the first one, and then we got kind of sidetracked with the possibility of Battlehawks against this team or that. But I don't know. What do you think of that one? St. Louis at Michigan. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know yet. I still, okay, guys. I expect there to be maybe about 2 bad teams. There's going to be a bad team in each of these divisions. Let's just face it. Maybe 2. I don't know. But I don't know. I think Michigan I don't know if they got good enough with some of the players. Maybe if I was better educated about some of them, I have looked into some of each team, but I'm not seeing anything that's going to make Michigan scary next year. So I don't know. They may be the bottom team in that conference. Okay, but the Battlehawks I expect to be good if AJ McCarron returns, or great if AJ McCarron returns. They will be a contender. If he does not, then they drop to just a decent team for me. That's how big of an impact the MVP is of the XFL. All right. So, yeah, just a quick look at that. I don't know. That's the way I see that. And then we've got DC, San Antonio. Sorry, let me go back real quick to your chat. See what you got. See what you got. I like the Michigan St. Louis matchup. I think it's going to be one of the best games in week one. You think so? You think so? Well, you may be right. I don't know if I guess, you know what, bro? To be honest, dog, like, I guess, and probably maybe for you too. To me, it all depends on AJ McCarron. Are you there or are you not there? If he's not there, I think this is a totally different team for me. If he's not there, I can see this being a close matchup. I'm with you on that. But if AJ McCarron is there, oh, I don't know, man. I think St. Louis can blow this one out. Hell, even if they don't have a running back, they'll find one. Yo, AJ McCarron's gonna make it happen if he's there. So yeah, yeah. That's the way. Let's keep rolling through though. Let's keep rolling through. Now this is one right here. DC Defenders and San Antonio Brahmas. Oh, San Antonio is interesting. They made a lot of changes. A lot of changes, y'all. Oh man, you know what? And as we get closer, I'm gonna do an episode, and I don't know, maybe I got some plans for it, but I'm gonna try and do an episode where it's just gonna be like maybe 2 hours stream of nothing but breakdown of the first, of the first season of UFL, or at least the teams. And actually, Jersey, I'm telling you right now, we're gonna bring you on. And hell, I'm even thinking, Easy E, I would like to get on. So for that, but all right, I'm just giving y'all a little sneak peek of what I got covered for that. All right. Okay, so Jersey says San Antonio is kind of stacked. Not gonna lie, yeah, they made some changes. I'm very interested in seeing what this team does. Like, they were bad last year, but so many changes. I don't know yet, but I expect them to be better. I really, really do. How much better? We're gonna find out. All right, so Jersey says he's down. All right, man, you need to like tag uh Easy E up in this or something right now, man. Hey, do me a favor, Jersey. All the football groups we're in, share this right away. All right, share this stream, man. I know you usually do. Do me a favor. Let's see if we can get some more people up on the stream tonight. We're doing all right though, man. We're doing all right. Now, let me get back to the schedule before I get off topic here. This one right here. This right here. You see, like, if the Brahmas where they're at and directly down the Roughnecks, and then you see where DC is and Showboats. This is what I expect on each side of that. The exact same thing right here with the Showboats. Because the Showboats, man, they are loaded right now. They're loaded. Their fan base is excited. They've got somewhere to play. Let's get it on. Memphis Showboats, y'all, they came on strong at the end of last season of the USFL. And I expect this defense to be monsters, man. I do. I think they're lined up pretty good. Stallions fans, y'all too busy out there talking like they're like they're kings of the league already. You guys, if you're not in these football groups, man, Jersey knows. We've seen them. They're like, yeah, we're that team. No, hell no. Hell no. You're playing with some different level of talent. These XFL teams. Luis Bettis about to smack that ass in week one. I'm just saying. But back to this Memphis Showboats and Roughnecks. My issue with the Roughnecks is that they're getting the gamblers. It's like a taqueria opens up, and then it's a new taqueria that opens right up. They just change the paint, the sign, the logo, because now, it's not the parents, it's the daughter or something. It's the same damn food. That's what the Roughnecks are with the Brahmas. That's what the Roughnecks are with the Gamblers. It's the Gamblers who were a bad team last year, wrapped up in the Houston Roughnecks name. But you never know. You never know. This is why when I talked about my Renegades and last season at the playoffs, I was like, it's a new season. You never know. This is a new season. You never know. Maybe that team that was the Gamblers that got wrapped up into this Roughnecks name is going to be better this year. You just don't know. We're going to find out, though. I really hope they do good, because being that I'm an Arlington Renegades fan, that rivalry that they had going with the Roughnecks. So much potential with the XFL. So much potential. So we'll see. We glance ahead a little bit. Week 2. We'll know right now a lot about each of these teams. Maybe we won't. I mean, do you guys think this will be like NFL? How sometimes like the first weeks 1 through 3 are a little bit like in terms of trying to see which are the good teams and bad teams, because you see a lot of fool's gold in there where like you'll see like a team like I don't know, the Bears blow out the 49ers in week 1. Like you're not surprised if it happens in week 1, right? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Who knows what can happen in week 1? I just don't know how much it's going to tell us about any of these teams other than what I am expecting. If the Showboats win by a blowout and the Brahmas, they're a big question mark for me. But if the Showboats were to win by blowout, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But we'll see, y'all. We'll see. So we're going to do that episode. Y'all be on the lookout. And man, we're going to give you that show, man, because I think we can make it a really good one. And I'm definitely going to try to get Easy up in here with Jersey the King. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Jersey. See, that's the thing about my Gridiron Nation familia. So I got so much love for all of you, man. You know, I just put it out there. Hey, do me a favor like this, you know, and y'all share it. Y'all put it out there. Angel, I see you. You know, JP, I see you on Twitter sharing it. You know, Jersey's sharing everything across every platform. And that's nothing but one love right here, bro. Straight up. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that. Now let's keep rolling on, y'all, because damn. What are we looking at? 45 minutes? I was going to get into the fan mail. But let's actually, no. We need to get back into something that everybody's been talking about. You know, it's been other, if it's not about TT, you know, Travis and freaking Taylor, at least what we can read about is the coaching carousel. And yeah, I mean, let's you know what? In a minute, maybe we will get into the fan question because it relates to this. Okay, and what we may see coming, at least for you know a certain team. The you know a lot of us in here are a fan of. It could be important. Yeah. Well, it's related to the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator situation. Yeah, but I mean that's relevant. That's relevant here. So what do you guys think, man? Okay, so right now, okay, Dan Quinn is gone from Dallas. I wasn't expecting him to take this job. I mean, I don't know. Somebody told me, well, he's just hard up for a head coaching position. I don't know about that. I think it's more of what he sees coming. I mean, yes, if it's true that, you know, Jerry Jones came out and said last week, y'all, that everybody's quoted him, Sports Illustrated, everybody put it out there, even Adam Schefter, and they're like, oh, dude, Jerry Jones said the team is going to go all in on next season, which is the season I've been telling y'all about since, you know, 2 years ago when I started this thing, that they were building on this window. This is that last year coming up. And I see people clowning Cowboys fans like Jerry always tells us this. And I'm like, actually, no, he doesn't. Jerry doesn't tell us this stuff. You never hear Jerry Jones go out there and say, you know what, we're going all in this season. No. He says, we're going to do what we think is right, you know, to make this team better, to get where we want to be. You never hear Jerry Jones say, quoting. He knows that everything he's going to say is going to be scrutinized and it's going to be quoted. He's the ultimate businessman in the NFL, y'all. You guys understand this, even the haters, and that's okay. But he is the ultimate businessman in the NFL. And he knows that everything he says, boom, impact. It's going to be out there. You know what I mean? He says it like on the first week of that 2-week window before the Super Bowl. Because he's like, where people are kind of grumblings about the Super Bowl a little bit, but there's room for something for people to talk about. And he put it out there. He knew what he was doing. You know what I mean? So, JP, sorry. And let me go to the comments, man, real quick. Every show is really good one. Fucking, what show you talking about? You talking about this show? I hope so. I got really into my coaching conversation. And I'm like, damn, go to the comments real quick, man. Thank you. Thank you, Angel. Of course you did, bro. I know I can depend on you guys to always do that, man. Yeah. All the day ones. You know, Jersey. You may not, I didn't know you by day one, but you're still day one. Because from day one that me and you freaking linked up online, you've been sharing and listening every week. Every week. So you're day one, bro. You are. You are. Had Henry fire Rivera as defensive coordinator, pick up some O-line. Well, hire Rivera. I'm sorry. O-linemen and big and speedy linebackers. All right. You know what? JP's like, yes, stupid. The hell kind of allergy medicine are you taking, dog? Fuck's wrong with you? That's what you're taking, right? No, I'm promised. This is only my first one, too. The allergy meds wore out freaking hours ago. That's a 24-hour one, but I took it like at 6 o'clock this morning. Yeah. That's right, Jersey. You already know. You already know. All right, so Angel, with your comment about Rivera, all right, I don't mind that. I really don't. But okay, so let's look at this. I told y'all about Joe Witt Jr., right? And I said he was once Quinn left. I said, oh, he's the front runner, but he was like a 50-50 because he wants to follow Quinn, go be his defensive coordinator. That's a promotion from where he is in Dallas. Whereas in Dallas, Joe Witt Jr. has been the pass game coordinator. He does the game planning and the scheming for the pass game, for the secondary for each matchup. So that was obviously the next step. Now, where would he do it? He had said in the past that the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator position was, or I don't know, just the Dallas Cowboys coaching position was his dream job. So that's what made it a 50-50. Like maybe there's a chance. Well, no, he was like, deuces, baby. I'm out, Cowboys. We're going to Washington. Well, I don't know what the damn name's going to be next week. Where we're trash and we're in a full rebuild, but I'm gone. And he was out. Peace. So, yeah. So he was the front runner. And then now they're talking about, they bring in, everybody been talking about Ron Rivera, obviously. There's Cowboys fans out there that want Vrabel, but I'm sorry, y'all. Like, Vrabel isn't, have you seen him doing any interviews for defensive coordinator positions? I don't think he's looking for that. I don't think Vrabel wants to step down. I think he'll take a year off because he knows there's going to be a team this next season that's going to be absolute trash and tired of their coach, and they're going to say, go. We can hit the damn door, and I'm going to put my foot up your ass on the way out. We need a new head coach. He knows that there's going to be a team saying that next year. So Vrabel may be able to do that because then he'll be a hot commodity. But I don't think he wants a defensive coordinator position, but I'm seeing a lot of this from Cowboys fans. Ain't going to happen. But the big name out there, besides Ron Rivera, that they're looking at, I mean, obviously they're talking about Wink Martindale, which I don't know if that works with what we want to do. Like, we want to be aggressive, but not crazy aggressive, like where you're doing weird stuff, which is the whole, Rob Ryan and the Ryan tree, and that's where Wink Martindale came from, where they start doing weird things on defense at weird times, sometimes being too aggressive at a time where it makes absolutely no sense to do so. That's my thing with him. But damn, he's a strength in the run game. And that was the Cowboys' weakness this year. It's not the pass game. Like Isaiah Gonzalez, you always say it, bro. Our pass game is not a problem on defense at all. Hell, we can lose Gilmore, which I don't want to. I don't think they should. I think they need to keep him there. And we'd still be okay. So, now, I do think that Zimmer would be the better hire than all of them. Now, Rivera is the safe bet. He's going to go in there. He's going to give you competent defensive schemes, play calling. He wasn't comfortable doing a 3-4 when he tried to do it. So his thing is the 4-3. Uses a lot of guys, in zone where they drop into coverage. It's like that zone hybrid. They drop into coverage if a certain receiver enters their zone or player, runner, whatever. But I like Mike Zimmer. He never really like his defenses historically have been good. Even back when he was here in the Parcells era, guys, with the Cowboys, y'all will remember we had some good defenses. Mike Zimmer is a very good defensive coach, especially with talent. I mean, but what he does with his schemes, um, I was actually listening to Locked On Cowboys this morning with Marcus Mosher. It's one of my favorite podcasts. Y'all go and check it out. And they're not even long episodes, like 30 minutes, but he's he's talking about the scheme then that they actually asked a former player of when Zimmer was coaching for Minnesota, and they said, what do you how would you describe his defense, his scheme? And they said he's a chameleon because what he does is every year he's got his base set of being like a kind of aggressive, semi-aggressive, so which I think will help the team, but they're very disciplined. And he always had good defenses, good secondaries. We've already got a good secondary. He made Anthony Barr into a star in that run game at linebacker. Imagine what he'll do if he drops Micah back in the linebacker and we put Sam Williams out there on the edge to let him do his thing. Whew. So I think Zimmer would do that, and he's a smart enough coach to know how to use his stars. That's the thing. He'll know how to use Micah. He'll know we can trust Bland and Diggs. And if Gilmore, if he's there, to where he can be aggressive enough, but not crazy aggressive like Wink Martindale can get at times. You feel me? So that's why I think he would be. But if they decide not to, then I think Rivera's still a safe bet. He's going to give you maybe a top 5, top 6, 7 at worst defense. And the thing is, our secondary is already trained to be ball hawks. So even while that aggressive, a different type of aggressive, it's more of an aggressive secondary that was taught by Quinn. Zimmer will still be aggressive enough at the right times, but he'll know when to rein it back. You know what I mean? And where the channel is. So I like Zimmer. I hope that's who gets him. So I should have started with my damn fan mail question. Patrick Reyes, he asked me, damn it. See, I got into the damn conversation. Damn it. Got way too damn focused on that. Got way too damn because I was ready for it, man. You know what I mean? I was ready for it. Jersey says, I think we could use Rivera at defensive coordinator. Al should stay with the cornerbacks, not move up to DC. No. Al Harris is not ready for defensive coordinator. Cowboys fans that think that, y'all need to stop fooling yourselves, okay? Stop it. Al Harris has said himself that he has no experience in scheming or game planning from week to week. Okay, he's a techniques coach, guys. His next step would go up to passing coordinator, which is why I thought if Joe Witt was moved up to defensive coordinator, if he had taken that job, I could have seen him putting Al Harris as the pass game coordinator, which was his job. And that would where he would start learning about scheming and stuff. So Al Harris is in no way ready to leapfrog that and go right into a defensive coordinator. Cowboys fans, stop fooling yourselves, man. Y'all just stop it. I know some of you. Not my people, though. Yo, what is up, Neil? Yo, man. Hey, y'all show your love, Mr. Neil. Hey, Neil, it's a Marine right here, y'all. Show your respect. Just give this man his flowers, man. This dude's got nothing but love for his Marine brothers. I always respect all your posts, bro. Straight up, and I respect what you did. Thank you for your service, my friend. And thank you for jumping in tonight, man. Really appreciate you, fellow Cowboys fan right there, y'all. Show you love. Yeah, so let's see. Let me look at more of your comments, guys. Oh, Nick, what's up, primo? How you doing, man? How you doing? I am chilling tonight, bro. I'm chilling tonight. So Jersey says, me too. Bro, I want Zimmer back. Okay. I think Zimmer is the hire that I want. Because Patrick Reyes says, who would who would your choice be for defensive coordinator of the Cowboys? So he's asking Mike Vrabel. And that goes back to why I'm sorry I wish I would have just read the question because I literally just answered it all. So there you go, Patrick. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. Get that DC who believes in stopping the run. Love you, brother. Yes, sir. Love you too, man. Yes. How Zimmer knows, but I think Ron Rivera. But I want Zimmer. Zimmer's going to work on that run. Trust me. And that's just what you got to do. If you're not going to go high and as for a linebacker in the draft, I'm just like, man, you've got Micah Parsons there. Just use him as a linebacker. Use him. And then he's already an elite pass rusher. You can do some different coverages, man, where you drop him back in coverage after, feigning blitz. And they're going to expect him because Micah scares everybody when he's on the edge. So you can do stuff like that, man. That's all I'm saying. Drop him back. Drop him back. There you go, y'all. There you go. There you go. What is up, B? How you doing tonight, girl? Thank you for jumping in and following the stream tonight. Yeah, you probably were, Angel. You probably were, bro, and that's okay. That's okay. But he's a very, one thing that we've all talked about, right? Like as Cowboys fans, we've been saying all year long, man, besides like the obvious X's and O's stuff of our run issues on offense and defense, which are our two biggest weaknesses, we said that the team was undisciplined. You know what I mean? Undisciplined. That was one of the coaching issues, other than Mike, McCarthy's time management. But that didn't cost us in that last game. Gotcha. So that's been their issue is discipline. Well, Mike Zimmer would definitely bring a disciplined brand of defense. So I think he would work. But I think also Rivera, if Mike Zimmer doesn't want to take what we're offering and Jerry won't budge for more, then I think Ron Rivera is a safe bet. I think he will know how to use the stars. We're not asking him to take on a long-term role. You give him a 1 or 2 year deal and approve it. Either one of these guys gives Dallas next year an opportunity because if they don't make the Super Bowl, let's be real, y'all, Mike McCarthy is gone. He's gone if they don't make the Super Bowl or even win it. It might take a Super Bowl win with all this talent. Yeah, to save his job. Or I shouldn't say save his job because he won't get fired. They'll just let his contract expire at the end of the season. But he won't get an extension, an offer. You know what I mean? So essentially losing your job. Now, I don't know. Oh. Hold on now. I just lost my screen a little bit. That's getting crazy. I don't know. So either one of these guys can come in. If Dallas decides to say, okay, Mike McCarthy, you're gone, are they ready to do the whole coaching rebuild? Like, I mean, in the sense that, are they ready to say, okay, there is a certain young coaching prospect out there that just blows us away next season? There might not be, because that's where you're going to go for the next 3-4 years. So they might say, you know what? My defensive coordinator here, either Ron Rivera or Mike Zimmer, he's got head coaching experience. We had some success this year or whatnot. I think he can hold us over at head coach for a year, maybe give us a prove it season. And if not, then by after that season, we'll be ready to jump into a new young coach. So that's why I say Ron Rivera is a safe bet, not only because he'll give you solid defense. With Mike Zimmer, you got the potential to be an elite defense still. So we'll see. But either one of those guys also gives you an option at the end of the season when you look at your coaching situation for the Dallas Cowboys. All right, so yeah, you're right, Jersey. He needs he needs a Super Bowl to win to stay as the Cowboys coach, period. And I'm sorry, give me a second. I got to take a Halls. I told you with these allergies and all this talking, I'm going hoarse. Yeah. There's my other B. There's my other B. Now they both jumped in like they always do and said hello. What is up, Miss B? Thank you again. Hey, all of you guys in the comments tonight, everybody watching right now, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really appreciating each and every one of you guys. And I'm looking at my back ticker right here, NFC, AFC. Hey, did y'all watch that Pro Bowl, by the way? I'm going to be real, I didn't. I caught the highlights all over social media, all right? But I have no interest, man. There's nothing in it. I don't know. I know it's all for fun for these guys, but I wouldn't mind seeing these guys play like that. Like if I'm on a beach somewhere having a beer, and like, damn, check it out, these players playing a flag football game, NFL players. But I couldn't sit there to all this. I just couldn't do it, guys. I couldn't do it. So back to the whole head coaching thing, guys. I don't know. I think we look at Washington with Joe Witt Jr. Now, this means they've also brought in a new offensive coordinator. Okay, this is what I was trying to get to earlier. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. But Eric Bieniemy is out. They said we're not bringing him back. We're done. And I feel bad for this dude. He has not gotten a fair opportunity. He has not. I really think that Washington should have moved him up, in my opinion. Let's see what you got. You know what I mean? A little more power now. It's the head coach. You got all the power outside of GM. But your word is like 50% on players and stuff. So, no, he didn't get it. They bring in Dan Quinn, of course, to be the head coach, which, I mean, a lot of, even the analysts, everybody, even the ones I respect are like, ooh, I don't know, Washington. I don't know about all that. Yeah, I don't even know what your name's going to be. I don't know. So they bring in new offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury, and this one's weird to me, guys, because he did like a complete 180 on the Raiders. Like he went and interviewed. They were prepared. They announced it. We're prepared to offer him the job. We're about to hire him. They put it out there on social media. And then he was like, wait, hold up. You know what? Never mind. Vegas. I love Vegas and everything, but I'm about to go to Washington. First of all, I'm sorry if I'm going to live in Vegas or Washington. I'm taking Vegas, making all that money. Second of all, you're going from the Raiders, who are on the Raiders right now are on the cusp of being a playoff team next year. Depending on what moves they make, what Antonio Pierce, much respect to him, got locked in as the Raiders head coach. I hope he does well. I really do. I really do. But the Raiders have a chance to be a playoff team next year with the right moves. And these players believe in him. They've already locked in with him. He's got the players now. They're going to play hard. Raiders are going to play hard next year. So, I don't know. You leave that situation where you've got Davante Adams on your offense? Are you kidding me? Cliff Kingsbury, Davante Adams. I don't know who's going to be running back, but that backup that Jacobs had looked pretty damn good. Or if they bring Jacobs back, I don't know. You got some players, though. Max Crosby leading with what should be a better defense next year if the Raiders can add some pieces. So you leave that situation, KK. We're going to call Cliff Kingsbury in this little story KK. Okay? Oh, you see my light back there? Looks like I got an idea. Yeah. Nah, I ain't got a lot of good ideas. But I don't know. I think KK, everybody's like, really, bro? So you go to a situation that's completely on a rebuild right now. I know you got Terry McLaurin, but he's been disgruntled. Okay. And he's still not Davante Adams. As good. I still think at one point he was like on that very first year of being elite. And he still can put up numbers. But, and I know you got Romeo Doubs. You've got players there, but still, you got Davante Adams. Yeah. And so you take that, a team that's completely rebuilding. They blew up their defense, their defensive line. Okay. So you take that, but you understand that I give him credit for that year he took Atlanta to the Super Bowl where he choked it away like he did this playoff game against the Packers for the Cowboys. We all know, Dan. We all know. You saw that it was going to happen. He saw that it was going to happen, that the Cowboys next year will be moving on, because sometimes if you decide to bring in the young coach at the end of that, when Mike McCarthy leaves, he knows if the Cowboys decide to bring in a young coach, he's gone. Because the young coach, guess what he's doing? He's cleaning house. Even an older coach, look at what Harbaugh did with the Chargers. And the Chargers are going to be monsters next year. Yeah, I said it, one season. The talent is already there. Jim Harbaugh. See, Jersey, you're not the only one that gets confused sometimes with that name. But they're going to be monsters next year. So sometimes you got to clean house. And he knows that he would be a victim of that next year. You know what I'm saying? So what do you guys think? What do you think of the whole coaching situations going on? Vrabel. What do you guys think of Mike Vrabel? Think he comes back? Let's go to the comments, y'all. Neil says Washington signs team names to one-year deals. Yes, they do. And you know what's funny, bro? I've been seeing these memes going around, dog, that are like, when I saw one today that said when the Washington Commanders fans yelled, "We want Dallas," they meant it literally, because y'all are signing our coaches. Come on now. They're talking about trying to pull Al Harris over there. Y'all just want to be the Cowboys. Just admit it, Washington. You wish you were the Cowboys. Yeah, you do. I don't care. I said it. Yeah, I said it. I don't care. Ay. Jersey. Washington got the team names on one-year deals. I know I'm weak, but that when I saw that. You know, that's like when they do like the contracts. Well, we're just going to use this name this year. And then now there's a petition out, supposedly by the the Native Americans that said, they're saying, no, we were never offended by that, man. Don't listen to the few. Don't listen to the few. The Washington, whatever. Oh, yeah, it's just the W. They're like, what's the W stand for? Which word is it? Whatever. Washington, whatever. I don't know. It can stand for either one. Change the logo. Something. Yeah, the Red Commander skins. I'm chilling with you guys tonight, man. Thank you again for joining me. We're just going in over an hour. I'm looking in at probably going 2 hours tonight. I hope you guys are down to ride with me for that long. Give me another little bit, maybe about 50 more minutes. Yeah. Now, we talked about the NFL honors a while ago. And I really want to know, guys. Hold on. Let me go to the chat, see if there was something with that. I got clowns up in my chat tonight. You guys are clowning. Hey, you know that damn dope-ass candy bar? Whatchamacallit? That can be the damn sponsor. Official sponsor of the Washington whatchamacallits. You guys are crazy, man. You guys are crazy. So, yeah, let's keep rolling on, man. The NFL honors, guys. Now, I told you, next week, I'm going to give you my Gridiron Nation podcast official NFL honors awards. I mean, I'm not sending the teams anything. Hell no. Hey, pay me for even talking about them. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. I do this for fun because I love it. But they gave me material. And we've got the MVP finalists. That is the top award that the NFL honors. Now, give me 1 second here, guys. I had it up here, and now it's gone. I believe it's Thursday. What are we today? Damn. I don't even know the damn date. I'm lost today. We are the 6th, so we're looking at Thursday. I thought so. 9 p.m. Eastern time, guys. Eastern time, so that's going to be 7 o'clock here in Mountain time. Adjust accordingly wherever you're at. Check out the NFL honors. And luckily, I will be working that morning, so I'll be watching, man. Let's look at what we got with the finalists. I mean, let's start with the top award. NFL MVP. Here are your 5 finalists. Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, Christian McCaffrey, Josh Allen, and Brock Purdy. And all players that I think should be in this conversation. I'm going to be real. Yes, even Brock Purdy. Because his numbers. I get it. You know what I've said, and it's the reason I call him an elite game manager. But that's okay. It's not a knock on the dude. He knows what his job is. He does the job in the pressure time when he needs to. I said it against the Lions team. What did he start doing? He took it upon himself. I'm going to start running. And that changed everything against the Lions the second half. So he deserves to be here. He does. Josh Allen, what can I say? Sometimes, well, I don't know. There were certain games where it was the defense that carried him. I recall one game where it was your running back that carried you in a primetime matchup. That one still hurts, Jersey. Damn it. But Josh Allen, most of the time, he would take the team on his back, man. He would use his legs, though. He would use his legs. He wouldn't do it with his arm because otherwise he's leading the league in, turnovers. So I'm just saying that is a knock in this. That is. It's a big knock in this argument right here for him. Okay? Salute. And then, Mr. Christian McCaffrey. He is the MVP of the 49ers. He is. That defense as a unit, obviously how important they are. But that run game, y'all, when he got traded there, when he went to San Francisco, it was like, oh, my God. Now, I was like, nah, he ain't going to stay healthy, though. Because at that point he couldn't, but he did. All year, y'all. CMC has a legit argument for for MVP and maybe even Super Bowl MVP. I don't know. Well, I'll talk about that in a little while, but he has an argument because we saw it when he was out. Remember when he was ailing a little bit? He wasn't playing at his best. He was a difference. Now, it was the same when Debo at the same time. So, I think, though, led the league this year, all-purpose yards, man. It's the rushing champion. He is the best running back in football right now. I still think Derrick Henry is very, very close. But Christian McCaffrey was the missing piece on this 49ers team. Okay. I do think that had Brock Purdy played, I think they would have beaten the Eagles last year in the NFC Championship. But that's just opinion. That's, we don't know. We don't know. But it did make a difference. And for the difference that Brock Purdy has made, I think Christian McCaffrey makes the bigger impact with the San Francisco 49ers. So if anybody is higher on this list, I think okay. I'm not going to tell you the order I think these guys should go in because of the fact that I don't know. Now, next week I'll give you mine. All right? Because the playoffs have nothing to do with it. I don't judge by the postseason, guys, and y'all need to realize that the NFL honors are based on regular season. For the most part, unless an award like championship performance, that can go in. But that's usually the ESPYs. But the NFL honors, the MVP is based on the regular season. Okay, every one of these guys on this list had a stellar regular season. That's why they're MVP finalists. Lamar Jackson, y'all. I don't care what happened against the Chiefs. I told y'all that was going to happen. I did. Y'all just followed your heart and you were like, but I don't want it to. But you weren't surprised, were you? You're like, I don't want it to happen. I didn't want it either, but it happened. The Chiefs are back in the Super Bowl. So, Lamar Jackson, it doesn't matter what happened. What happened during the regular season is that this man was a beast this season. He led that team. He did. He led that run game. He would make the passes when he had to. Lamar Jackson is a monster, y'all. He is a monster. I need to give this man his respect. It was a legit Lamar. It's legit. MVP finalists this year. All right. So, based on the regular season thing, my boy Dak, there he is. There he is. The numbers are there. We saw the impact of the direction of things and how they were going after that Niners game. When Mike McCarthy finally said it, we all yelled for it after that. Open up the damn offense. Yes, those first 3 games were good because, it was all our defense. It was, against some of these offenses maybe that struggled. Dak still did his thing, but he was efficient. He was being safe with the offensive play calling. Mike McCarthy was. And when they opened it up, after that Niners ass whooping, yes, and that still hurts, Bobo, damn it. Ah, we were supposed to be playing y'all last week, man. I'm over it, though. I am. Anyways, hey, this is just me, y'all. This is how we have fun here tonight. So, even, the regular season for Dak Prescott, he was stellar, led the league in touchdowns, man. I mean, he got it done. He got it done in the regular season. He stayed at 9 touchdowns while y'all laughed at him. I even saw Cowboys fans that tried bashing him when he had that quote come out where he guaranteed, I will not have 10 interceptions this season. Yeah, 1 short, but what? Still single digits. How come y'all ain't hating, on Jalen Hurts the way you were hating on Dak? Everybody, the media, everybody talking about it this time. When we were no longer relevant, like now, everybody's still talking about the Cowboys. That's why I'm still talking about the Cowboys. Because I ain't the only one. And Dak Prescott has a legit claim to this throne, this MVP of the 2023 NFL season throne. My boy, that is my pitch for him, y'all. I'm campaigning for you, Dak. I'm campaigning for you. All right? Just know, I'm going to clip that. Like, if I ever pass away, somebody's going to send that to him in, like, some file, some encrypted file. Say he supported you to the end, Dak Prescott. Campaigning for him on his MVP campaign on the trail, y'all. Your boy, the Wicked One, Gabriel Garcia for Dak Prescott. But, yeah, so next week, we are going to get into this conversation with the MVPs, all right? So, because I'm going to give you mine. I'm going to give you mine. I'm going to go to the comments right now and see what y'all talking about. Jersey says, if Lamar Jackson wins the MVP over Dak, I'm done with the NFL awards. You know what? Oh, my God, I wish I could say something. But if not, if I do, I'm going to end up giving it up. My pick next week. Maybe you won't be surprised. Maybe you will. You guys know that as biased as I am, especially when it comes to Dak Prescott, I get that. But I still try to be real with it. I call it like it is with him. So you're going to know next week. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Let's see what else we got. I don't think Josh Allen should be on that list. I'm okay with it, but I think he's the guy at the bottom of the list. I think Brock Purdy is above him, and CMC is above Brock Purdy, maybe. I don't know. Because Brock Purdy, as much as I want to say as the viewer, the impact that I believe CMC's had the bigger impact, that doesn't mean that everybody else thinks that way. I know there are a lot of people that I've chatted with online that aren't even Niners fans, but are football heads that I've been in these groups. We've all been there. We're all in these Facebook groups, right? Football, and these different pages and comments and comment threads, and we're all talking about all this stuff. You know what I mean? And I think that some of them that I actually respect, that I am familiar with for years of being in these groups together, like, I'm like, okay, they believe that Brock Purdy is up there in that top 2, 3, and they give pretty good arguments. I'm just saying. All right. So I don't know. But Allen, I think I'll give y'all that right now. That's a spoiler for next week. He's at the bottom of my list right now. I don't know what he can do to change that. Send me a check. I got you. Then I'll move you right to the top, J.A. Send me a check, man. Help out Gridiron Nation podcast. Pay for like a year of restream or something, man. I'll freaking sing your praises all year, Josh Allen. No. Are we not counting the playoffs? Now, are you talking about we're talking the season is 2023. Yes, I know we're not counting the playoffs when it comes to the awards because the NFL honors, the MVP award, all that only fits during the regular season. That's why they call it the 2023 season. Sometimes you'll see 2023/2024, and that's okay. But for the most part, it is officially the 2023 NFL season. And we're talking about the regular season. That's what the award's for. All right. Thank you, B. That's all I ask. I don't know why people hate. You know, I'm going to tell you guys something. I see more hate from Dallas Cowboys fans directed at Dak Prescott than I do from outsiders. People that hate our team. Yeah, there's some that troll and hate on him. But for the real football talkers that hate the Cowboys, but they're willing to tell like it is, like my brother Bobo, he tells me straight up, man, bro, Dak Prescott is a freaking damn good quarterback, dude. Like maybe your fan base just treats him like trash. Like y'all need to get on his back, get his back. And I'm like, you never know. Maybe what's up here, what I've talked about with Dak Prescott in the playoffs, the mental thing. Maybe if he knew that he had the support of the entire Cowboys Nation fan base. Cowboys Nation, yes, I said it, Raiders. It's not trademarked for you. Cowboys Nation, look me up on Facebook. Yes, that's my page. Follow me. Over 10,000 followers. Got a plug. I got a plug. All right. I'm getting off topic. But my boy Dak, if he had the entire fan base, biggest fan base in the world, let's be real, most loved and most hated. You know what I mean? Y'all want to be, everybody's talking about, oh, we're America's team like the Lions. Y'all quiet. No, I don't see no Lions fans anywhere. I knew that was going to happen. Go back to the Caves. But they were talking about America's team. Like I said, most loved, most hated, but trying to be duplicated every single time. Everybody wants to be America's team. But they hate on Dak. That's the most scrutinized position. Imagine if the Cowboys fans were 100% behind him, B. Like that may change his mentality when he gets into the playoffs, knowing that he's got that strong-ass fan base 100% got in his back. My brother Bobo told me, you support the players on your team if you are a fan of the team, not just 90% of the players. That means you're a fan of the players. You know what I mean? So they need to support him, B. They definitely do. Jersey says Dak Prescott deserves the MVP over any other QB in that list. I respect your position, my friend, especially knowing you're still skeptical, and you were right. The division round thing, that's his limit. Didn't get there this year. He's got another year, though. But I'm glad that you're seeing. See, Jersey respectfully still says, I still don't trust him in the playoffs, but I know damn well that dude's going to get us there, and he's going to get us there in a big way. All right. That's the coin that he plays, and I dig that. Oh, Dak's INTs? No, because they're only recorded based on the season. If you look up the stats, okay, go on ESPN, look up NFL stats, and it's going to give you that little tab. There's a little bar that you can choose where it shows what's in the postseason, who the leaders are, and then you have to click it and go to the regular season because the stats are recorded differently for both the regular season and the postseason officially. So that's the way it is. Yeah, it did. It always does. Like by 1 week. Couple days, baby. Couple days. That's right, Angel. Dallas Cowboys Nation, baby. Javier says Dak Prescott plays great during the regular season games, but he can't get past the playoffs. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about, man. I think it's up here. That's my boy, but it's up here. It was the same thing with Romo. It's the Romo syndrome. Romo can never get out of his head in the big game. He can play big in the regular season, y'all. And Dak does it too, those fourth quarter comebacks. Games where they got to take the team on their back, like Dak did against Seattle, the regular season in a big primetime game. They can do that. But when it came to the biggest stage, like the Cowboys versus the 49ers this year, we saw it with Romo against the Broncos that year with Peyton Manning. And while he did go blow for blow with Peyton Manning, Romo was the first one to make that costly mistake. I believe it was a pick six. So that the San Francisco game for Dak was that first big stage, right? And then there was the Eagles game, the first Eagles game in Philly. And he steps out of bounds. I didn't blame him for that. The dude's trying to make a play. It's a game of inches, and the fact, we can scrutinize stuff like that. It was the same thing with the shoemaker with inches from the goal line stuff. It is what it is. It's easy to say, oh, he should have done this or that when you've watched it 500 times. You know what I mean? On social media and whatnot. But it's just those games. But Dak still comes through in the regular season big games, and Romo did too. In certain games against the Giants and Eagles. Dak Prescott in that rematch against the Eagles this year, he did it. You know what I mean? And the Bills game, no, didn't happen. But I thought a lot of that was coaching. The Lions game too. But he did his thing, him and CD. But he's always under that microscope. But when the stage is the biggest and the playoffs is the biggest stage, just like Romo, Dak Prescott cannot get out of his head, and I hope my boy does. I really hope he does. B says, a bunch of haters out there. That's right. You tell them, girl. You tell them. Tell them. All right. Now, that's what I got for. We're talking about the MVP, man. Damn, this segment's going long. All right. Let's keep rolling on now. Defensive Player of the Year finalists. I'm only talking about, not even breaking down, but just going to touch on 3 total of these awards. There's categories tonight, and it's the 3 that are the biggest to me. So the Defensive Player of the Year, I do think Micah Parsons up there, led the league in rushes. That's a big thing. In hurries, it is. It's a big thing. You know what I mean? He was still double-digit in sacks. I believe he joined, it was Reggie White. Damn it, was it Lawrence Taylor? Somebody give me the other name, Lawrence Taylor. First players with like 13-plus sacks in each of their first 3 seasons and to go all-pro. Y'all, this dude is legit. Michael Parsons is barely hitting his prime. Imagine if we play him hybrid and run him back in a Zimmer-coached defense at linebacker. Scary. Scary. He's a legit option, though. Myles Garrett, I thought he led this for a good part of the season. An injury, even if you miss one game, to me, it drops you back a bit. It just does. Because then we don't see your numbers, how they would have stacked up. Would you have dropped off a game? I don't know. But it does. How much? I don't know yet. Can't explain that. Deron Bland, he has his argument because you broke a record that's probably not going to be broken for a long time, dog. I mean, you've heard Dion. You've heard so many players talk about the difficulty, guys who have been elite at the cornerback position or even, any defensive back position, free safety, small safety. I don't know. You can talk to any of them, even the hybrids, the slot corners, and they will tell you how difficult it is to even get one pick six. Interceptions are already difficult, even when you're hunting, but to have a pick six, the opportunity, the angles, the speed, everything, it's difficult. So to do what Deron Bland did in one season, it's big. He deserves to be in this conversation too. Max Crosby, don't play. Both those last 2 dudes, Max Crosby and TJ Watt, either one of these dudes could win this award. Max Crosby and TJ Watt have the exact same impact that, on their defenses as each other. Like, without them, they are totally different defense. Max Crosby, y'all, is I told you guys this, though, 2 years ago. This dude was going to be an MVP candidate, and here he is. I mean, not MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. I had him as that last year in the preseason thing. I think he just missed it as a finalist last year, but this year he has been legit. And TJ Watt, what can we say? We all see how bad this defense for the Steelers gets when TJ Watt is not on the field, y'all. It's just a big difference. Major difference. It's not like Bosa being out for the Niners, where that Niners defense is still going to hold it down for a game or two if needed. When TJ Watt is not there on the field with the Pittsburgh Steelers, his importance and his absence is about as bright as you can get on a team when you're looking at game planning. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't got to worry about this pass rush now. So every one of these guys is a legit contender for Defensive Player of the Year finalists. Every one of them has an argument, and I ain't going to argue with any of them. I got who I think will get it, and I'm going to give them my award because my award's going to matter, damn it. When this thing blows up, y'all, and I take you guys with me to Stardom with Gridiron Nation Podcast, we're going to go back to this episode and see, look. I'm just clowning, guys. Cheers. All right. Let's hit the chat, see what y'all are talking about. Man, let me scroll. Okay, Angel, you say Micah deserves that hands down. And then he follows up with despite being held the majority of the season. Ain't that legit? You imagine how many sacks this man would have had if he wasn't being held? Because if they had started calling that when they were calling it for everybody else, then everybody would have stopped holding so much. It got to a point where you got to mid-season and teams they're not calling a damn thing if you're holding Micah Parsons. Hug that man. And we saw players do it. And not, they got him by the neck. I know. Refs right there. What are you talking about? I didn't see none. Yeah. First down. Micah's like, are you kidding me? Freaking, you got freaking Jim Nance and Tony Romo like, oh my God, did you see that? He was hugging Micah Parsons. Imagine we didn't have that happening all season. Could have broken the sack record. I'm just saying. Wouldn't have been out of the realm of possibility. JP, I know you've been big on Garrett all year. He says Garrett definitely didn't keep up his play after the shoulder injury. Yeah, I don't think he was ever at 100% when he came back. He knew that playoff push was in effect, bro. I think he did. Myles Garrett knew it, but man, that dude is a monster, bro. Jesus. Yeah. He's like that hybrid, like edge rusher linebacker version of Aaron Donald when you're trying to block this man. That's Myles Garrett for you. That's Myles Garrett. Angel says, damn, my bad, Bland. Can't believe I forgot about him. Him or Micah. Okay, that's cool. Brady breaks it next season. I hope so. It depends. It depends on who comes in. Because I think if Ron Rivera comes in, I think they're going to use him the same way. Ron Rivera's going to be like, no, I remember how good we were in Washington with my pass rush and my elite edge rusher, and I know I got Tank on this side. I just feel like you put Micah back at linebacker, he's going to be an elite linebacker. And Sam Williams, in the limited opportunities he's had, he's made plays. He makes the most of them. You got to give this dude a shot. I think so. I think so. You drop Micah back. You let Sam Williams run that right side. Let's see how he does for half a season. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. But we'll see who the defensive coordinator is, what they're going to do with Micah. If he is a pass rusher, he will have another opportunity to break the record. Or not. I don't know if he'll break the record, but at least to lead the league in sacks. But damn, TJ Watt, if he can stay healthy, I don't know if he can, though. That's a big problem for him. That's what hurts him in that Defensive Player of the Year competition. To be honest, TJ Watt, that's what hurts him. Is the availability prospect. You weren't there for your team in the playoffs, dog. And I know it's not your fault because you got hurt, but damn. What do they say? The best ability in sports or in anything for success is availability. You got to be there for your squad. So let's move on to the last one. NFL Offensive Player of the Year finalists. Let's start with the list here. This is not in a particular favorite order or anything like that. Okay? Tyreek Hill. His name should be here. We all know that. He was He was in the MVP conversation for a while. Lamar Jackson, we already talked about him. If he does not get that MVP award, there's a good chance that he could get this award. Very good chance. CMC, same thing. Same thing with these next two guys, with Christian McCaffrey and Dak Prescott. Both are guys that if they do not get the MVP award, they both are strong finalists for this Offensive Player of the Year award. And that's going to help contract talks, everything like that. And then you got CD Lamb. Career year, my dude was an absolute monster. With Dak Prescott on the same bill here, man. And CD Lamb is another one that deserves it too. So that's going to be an interesting one, guys. I am still like, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know. I don't know who I got. I don't know who I got with this one. I got a week to decide till next week's episode. So we'll see. Going back to the Defensive Player of the Year conversation, JP says, I knew Garrett was going to have a special season when he threw Trent Williams on the floor like a little kid. It was doing crossovers in Cincy. Yeah. That was dope. That was hype. Yeah, I dig that. Angel says, whoever comes in, I hope they move him around wisely. You're talking about the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator situation. Yeah, I think you need to use him. Make it unpredictable, like it was with his first, season, even the second season. CeeDee Lamb has to be up there, no doubt. Angel says, yeah, he does. He deserves it. He deserves it after the season. Remember that 200-plus yards, that career day he had against the Lions, where their fans were all crying, it was the refs. Oh, it wasn't, man. It was your coach. That's who it was. Yeah, the refs helped you. I don't care. I'm staying by that. JP says TJ Watt is ass in coverage. I would much rather see Roquan or Warner in there instead of him. His only addition is the pass rush. Exactly. And how many times have we talked about it, dog? Me and you. How many of his freaking sacks have been unblocked? Like, what's up with that? How's that the one dude on that defense that needs to be accounted for every single damn time? All of a sudden, y'all going to make him, the freaking Cooper Kupp of the defense in the NFL because he's an elite player that y'all are deciding just to let him run free. I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, Fred Warner is one I was thinking of today, bro, because I think he does not get the respect he deserves. But Roquan, too. You're right. Why are both these dudes not in this conversation? One of them should be a finalist, maybe over Watt. I know Watt led in sacks, but still, I don't know. Damn, that's a good question. JP says CMC is Offensive Player of the Year if he's not MVP. I am inclined to agree with that. I'll give you that right now. Because I don't know yet if I have him as MVP. Damn. Yeah, I like that. I like that, though. He's definitely had that impact. He's been that good. You know what I mean? He's been that important to a team that's in the Super Bowl right now. All season long. He has, dog. So, yeah. But I don't know, man. We're going to find out, y'all, next week. And I'm going to give you guys, mine. The Gridiron Nation Awards. We will also talk about the NFL honors, and we'll compare their picks to mine. We'll see how it comes out this Thursday, y'all. So y'all be sure to tune in. And yeah, now I was going to talk about the Senior Bowl, but just real quick, I'm not going to go into it with some of the players. Just a couple of names to watch out for. These guys, when you're talking about the Senior Bowl, guys, you're not talking about how they played in a game. Yes, you want to see that, but the media just they covet everything on the practices and how these guys practice, and you start to see who the elite really is. So I mean, it was 16-7 a defensive game, but some names y'all need to watch out for. That played well or practiced well all week. Washington State cornerback. Now, Charles Smith-Wade, he had an 83-yard touchdown reception that sealed it. Not touchdown. Touchdown. Sorry, it led to a touchdown. 83-yard return interception. And so that kind of sealed it. So that was big. Defensive lineman Darius Robinson out of Missouri. That's right. That's right, Mr. John Baderick. Yeah, that's your squad out there. Yeah. He had a big week. Also, cornerback Quinion Mitchell out of Toledo and the tight end Theo Johnson out of Penn State. These guys are all names that y'all need to watch because they probably up their draft stock just with the week in practice for the Reese's Senior Bowl. All right, so now let's get to it, y'all. So check it out. Hang on. This thing's tripping right now. Put my light back on. Yeah. See, this is the Super Bowl matchup. I was watching my Carolina Panthers, my Carolina Tar Heels. Get your mind out of football for a second, Vato. I was watching my Tar Heels, so I had it all like the the little ticker down there. All the color was baby blue, Carolina blue. But then I was like, you know what though? It's Super Bowl week, man. This is the Super Bowl edition. So I gotta go with the color. So I had to change it to red. Yeah, and I got that yellowish gold light in the back going in honor of our two Super Bowl contenders this year. Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers have opened up as favorites. I know you all don't come on now. They're not like they had this slogan going out there against all odds, and there was a meme that went out, but it said y'all were literally favored in every game this year, even the Super Bowl, but it's against all odds. Like it's kind of a weak slogan for your situation because you're not the underdogs. You haven't been all year, and for good reason. San Francisco 49ers all have been legit this year. We have praised them all year long. We all feel and agree that they were consistently the best team in the NFC at some point in the NFL during the season. I think that Baltimore Ravens game is where the Ravens officially overtook them as the best team in the NFL at that point. But we see how they bounced back. So the San Francisco 49ers are legit in being here. I'm going to tell it like it is. Y'all know I don't like this team. It is what it is. But I'm going to be legit. San Francisco 49ers, man, like you guys, when you added Christian McCaffrey, you added Trent Williams, this is what you were trying to do. This right here is to get here. You almost got there last year. But we know what happened. That was a whole debacle. And damn it, I'm so glad the Eagles lost that damn Super Bowl. So either way, what needed to happen happened because I would have needed y'all to lose either way. So, but anyways, there would be like a rematch this year. But this is a rematch. Years ago, man, when these two teams went at it and the Kansas City Chiefs won. But I think the Niners have a legit shot this year. They got that run game. Christian McCaffrey, I think he goes over 100 in this game. But, man, Deebo Samuel, what the impact is he going to have? The thing about this guy is you can hold him down for like half a quarter and then he'll get like 2 catches on you on one drive that just kill you after the catch. And he'll disappear for like another drive. And he'll come back and kill you again. You know what I mean? That's what Deebo does. Brandon Ayuk eats off that, makes the big play on the 3rd down. But Brock Purdy's running the ball now. When he's going through his progressions, as every good quarterback should. He's not making the decision to just roll out and try to make a play. If he sees an opportunity to take off, boom, I'm gone. We saw that in the second half against the Lions. He's going to bring that to the Super Bowl. He's going to need to. This is where you lay it all out. I see the Niners going out there and doing that. Fred Warner, who I think should be in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation. Charvarius Ward. Y'all Cowboys, stop acting like you're mad that they didn't keep him around. He was a developmental guy. I know how good he is now, but he wasn't. We were loaded at DB back when we had to let him go. But the Niners are ready for this. Now, I don't know if they'll get it done, though, because the Kansas City Chiefs are ready, too. I told you guys this. They got into the playoffs, and it was like, nah, I ain't doubting that, man. I don't care if they got to go on the road the whole damn time. They didn't have to. They got one home game. But they went on the road to Buffalo. Got it done. Patrick Mahomes in playoff. We're going to call this dude Playoff Patrick from now on. Why not? It's got a ring to it. You heard it here first on Gridiron Nation Podcast. Playoff Patrick. I don't know. It's probably out there already. I'll bet you there's like a hashtag or something. I'm not claiming that, but I'm just saying. This man just turns into a whole different beast in the playoffs, y'all. No Tyreek Hill last year. Didn't matter. Super Bowl. They won it. Travis Kelce hasn't been himself this whole season. Starting to see age creep in a bit, dropping passes. But for the most part, he was elite. So, Andy Reid, the best coach in football in the NFL, in my opinion. And now you've got Isaiah Pacheco running out there like he bite people. Jordan Lewis. Was it Jordan? J. Lou, yeah. Oh, he looked like he bite people. He's like, no, but he meant no because he's a dog. Even he's like, man, I don't bite people, man. Come on. But that's how he runs. He has such an aggressive running style. You know who he reminds me of, and Cowboys fans might agree with this. Isaiah Pacheco, the way he runs the ball, reminds me of, may he rest in peace, Marion the Barbarian, Mr. Marion Barber. That dude. Oh, it was so much fun as a Cowboys fan to watch that dude running on one of his days, man, when he was having one of those days where he was just running through everybody. Damn. I'd miss our run game from those days. But that is how Isaiah Pacheco runs the ball. It's brought a whole new element. We saw it last year in the playoffs, okay, for Kansas City. We saw that. Brought a whole new element to this squad, y'all. Straight up. Straight up. And if these receivers can finally all just catch the ball, Valdez Scantling, I still don't trust, but he's got speed. So if he gets an opportunity with a deep shot, you better catch that damn ball, fool. You're probably going to be looking for a new team next year, and I hope it's Philadelphia. Other than that, Rashee Rice has stepped in as that dude. You know, that compliment in the pass game that is not named Travis Kelce. And then, of course, you've got that elite defense. Both of these defenses are elite, guys. Both top 5. The Chiefs have been elite all year. Nobody just wanted to talk about them because the focus has been on what? Not even on Mahomes. What's it been on? Yeah, you say it, all of you. Yeah, you already know. It's been on TT. TNT. That's all everybody talks about with the Chiefs all year. So nobody wanted to talk about this defense, how they were elite all year, how Chris Jones is the exact what I said about Max Crosby and about TJ Watt, the impact they are on this defense, how much better they make them. That's Chris Jones. We saw that after that week 1 loss to Detroit. So they're intact. Kansas City. So I'm going to give you all my prediction. I just broke it all down for you, all the impact pieces there. You got Andy Reid. All right. Yeah. You got Shanahan on the other side. But damn. I'm going to first. You know what? I'm just going to give it to you. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Where is it? Right there. That's my prediction, baby. That's it. Kansas City Chiefs 31. San Francisco 49ers 27. I think we're in for a classic. I think Kansas City, I think they drive down the field. I think Mahomes does it again. I think he does it again. I think Mahomes scores with under a minute. Yeah, I see that. I see them down by 3. At some point on that drive, they're like a 4th and 1. They're going for it. I got Kansas City winning this game, a very, very close game that's going to come down to the last minute. But I got Kansas City Chiefs winning, like I said, 31-27. And I said it. Lock it in, baby. Lock it in. Stop doubting the Chiefs. I don't want them to win. I don't want them to win. Damn it. But they're going to win, and they're going to be considered this dynasty. A dynasty. Kind of like the 2015 between 2025 decade. Okay? And Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes will then enter the conversation of that great combo of coach and quarterback that right now is headed by Bill Belichick, Tom Brady. They win this game, Kansas City, they get into that conversation. I don't know if Mahomes wins this game, which I believe he will, I don't know if I would still put him at Brady's level. That's another conversation for another time, though. So that's what I got. Let's go to the chat. Let's go to the chat. Sorry, I got to scroll a little bit. Nah, JP, I'm not going to do those two. I don't know. Offensive Rookie of the Year, I'm going to tell you right now, that's a given. That's CJ Stroud. And I'm going to say it again next week in the awards. The Gridiron Nation podcast, first annual NFL Honors Awards. NFL's whatever, Players of the Year. Yeah. I'm going to say that then. CJ Stroud is the offensive player of the defense, though. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Angel says, could it end in a tie? Is it possible? No, the Super Bowl, it won't. They'll just keep going. Yeah, they'll keep going. They already got a plan in place for that. Angel says, if y'all seen the conspiracy asking what's going to happen because everything is the same scenario, 2020 Trump losing by the man. Stop it! Stop it! Stop with the damn conspiracies, man. I guess y'all can't help yourselves, man. Man, come on, Angel. You in Jersey, man. Y'all are funny, though. I dig it, though. I dig it. We need conspiracy theorists in these kinds of debates. You feel me? All right. Now, JP says Pacheco will kill a team on the ground for the first half. Then Casey will go away from him rest of the game. Yeah, I know. Then all of a sudden, Kellen Moore becomes whatever teams that is, offensive coordinator for the remainder of the game. He's like on a freaking third quarter contract. I don't know. Yeah, Tony's out. He's not playing. That dude made a comment that he believes is a wide receiver one. And now the NFL's probably sending them freaking the lab people over to drug test his ass for that damn comment. He just says sorry, because I had to ask. That's all right, bro. Got to keep it interesting. That's right. That's right, homie. That's right. So what do you guys think, man? Give me your predictions right now. Drop it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys are talking about, man. Where's this Super Bowl going in your minds? Who you got winning? Claim it now. Claim it now in the comments, all right? I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to respond to this and see what we've got for you guys, man. But, so yeah, that is my prediction, and I think it's a damn good one. Hey, y'all, don't forget, all right? This is the Battle of Champions to open the season, Saturday, March 30th. Those damn Philadelphia Stallions. Yeah, I said that to Philadelphia because y'all remind me of Eagles fans, like on a smaller scale. Birmingham Stallions versus my beloved Arlington Renegades. That's going to be the way they want to kick off the season, man. That is so dope. I'm ready for that. Also, y'all, on YouTube, if you're watching me on Facebook or Twitter, wherever you're watching me, be sure to go to my YouTube channel. Just hit your search bar on YouTube for Gridiron Nation Vodcast. Yes, with a V as in victory. Just subscribe, man. Like it, subscribe it, share it. Help me out. Help a brother grow, man. Let's do this. Let's do this together because we all succeed when we help each other. You know what I mean? We got to start supporting each other, man. We got to start supporting each other. Definitely. Hit me up at Gridiron Nation Podcast at gmail.com. Also on Facebook at Gridiron Nation and the number 1. And on Twitter, X at 1 Gridiron Nation. Yeah, follow me on there. And also, everybody, I am on Instagram at @GGarcia_Gridiron and on TikTok at Gridiron Nation Podcast. I'll be sure to follow me on all of these, all right? I'm trying to get better on posting on the other ones, too. All right, so be sure to follow me every single Tuesday night. I may go back to Sundays. I don't know yet. I don't know. I have some stuff that may be coming up where I'm going to have to figure out a schedule, but it could be good stuff. I don't know yet. I'm not trying to get myself too excited about the opportunity, but I'm just like, I'm not yet. I'm going to keep it on Tuesdays for now. Okay, so if I do the live stream, then like the audio version, I'll try and have it up by tomorrow night. Now, when it's the opposite, when I only record it, y'all, I will drop it on Tuesday evening, and about a day later, I'll upload the YouTube version. Okay, so just a heads up for y'all, and be sure to catch me in Jersey, the King, every single Saturday, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, y'all. Don't forget, adjust accordingly, man. All right, support your boys. Okay, Saturdays, 11 a.m. Mountain Time. You can catch me in Jersey, the King, talking all things football, a lot of UFL. We'll have a lot more in-depth talk. with that. All right, and we'll give you some spring football news, man. So I'll be on the lookout for all that. All right, now what y'all saying in the comments? Let's go to JP. JP says, I think the 49ers take it. Okay. There you have it. There you have it. The infamous JP. Or like, I hope the 49ers take it. Damn, you ate the Chiefs more, huh? Okay. All right. B says, I want the 49ers to win. Okay. That's cool. And I'm going to be honest with you guys right now about something, all right? You guys know how I feel about the 49ers because I have no problem expressing how I feel. I wear everything on my shoulder. There's no games with me on this. So what I'm thinking now, if the 49ers win this game, as much as I do not like that team, they're still not the Eagles, though. That team, it wouldn't bother me. It would bother me if the Eagles win, but it wouldn't bother me so much if the 49ers win because of the fact, like I told y'all last week, my brother Bobo has been a Niners fan for so long, y'all. And remember as a kid, I remember, when I was coming up, we would always go back and forth at each other. But for as much as we clown our fan base and we clown the Cowboys, get clowned for how long it's been since they won a Super Bowl. The 49ers, it's been a year longer. Now the 49ers have been there. Okay, they've been there since then, but they haven't been able to get it done. It's not the same. You got to win it. So it wouldn't bother me, to be honest, as a Cowboys fan, because my brother would get to see his team. Yeah, I'll hear the trash talk, and it's okay, but it's fun. But I would love to see him happy for his squad winning and him another Super Bowl, man. You know what I mean? So he's just as passionate about his squad as me. So I don't have a rooting interest other than who I'm thinking is going to win, just so that I'm right. Jersey says the Birmingham Ponies. That's right. That's right. Got a great show coming up this Saturday. Jersey says, hope y'all are ready. That's right. Hope y'all are ready to go, man. So, all right, y'all. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. We're hitting that 2-minute mark. Actually, yeah, we are, man. So I am about to get up out of here, guys. But first of all, thank you to each and every one of you who jumped in tonight, jumped into the chat, just roll with me all freaking show, man. Just have fun with me. Let me be my dumbass self dealing with me these damn allergies. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I'm about to get out of here, y'all, but you guys already know. You already know what time it is, right? It's about that time. I got to drop the message. I always give you guys, try to close you out with a positive message. Now, I had a message up, but I'm going to save that one. And it changed with the Toby Keith thing because of the song I told y'all about that I love from him so much called My List. And just what it's saying to you. And that's like, damn, as I feel that. You know what I mean? I feel it. Because we're all guilty of it. And there's a line in that song where he ends each verse with start living. That's as he's talking about the first verse about this list, under a brass paperweight is my list of things to do today. He says, go to the bank in the hardware store, put a new lock on the cellar door. And he's talking about things that get done, but he's like, but even at the end of that list, as I mark them off, at the end of the first verse, he says, there's still so much on that list. And when he starts naming off the things on the list, the other list, and it's go for a walk, say a little prayer, take a deep breath of mountain air, call up my folks just to chat. It's time that I made time for that. Stay up late and oversleep. Show her what she means to me. Give my girl a kiss, start living. That's the next thing on my list. And he's talking about pushing my kid on a backyard swing. And he's talking about life, y'all. Like, sometimes y'all need to slow down. We all do. We all do. And the reason this song hits with me so much is because of the message it sends. He's talking about what we work so hard for in life, guys, to try to keep a roof over our heads of us and those we love, who keep some food in their mouth. You know what I mean? And try to still stay sane doing stuff like this that we enjoy. It's easy to forget why we do it. The little things, man. Little things like maybe just a little 15-minute playtime with your daughter or your son, or just going out and having a lunch with your lady. or maybe I'll sit down at dinner, just have a nice conversation where you're not talking about work. She's not talking about work or whatnot. You're just kind of talking about other things. It's casual conversation. It's little moments like that you got to remember to slow down and take advantage of, because what he's saying in the song and in that message is start living. That's the next thing on my list. That's living. Everything that we do, the way we work our asses off, the way we hustle, the way we have to keep a roof over our heads and handle our responsibilities, y'all. It's for this reason, to be able to celebrate the little things, because that's living. So that's the message I give you guys. I really hope you feel that, because it's all said with one love. Start living. That's the next thing on my list. That's the message I take you out with. Mr. Toby Keith himself. May you rest in peace. Rest in peace, Carl Weathers. This is Gridiron Nation, y'all. I am about to get up out of here. Thank you guys, each and every one of you, for once again joining me tonight. Having a good one, man. Miss B, thank you so much for staying up in the chat tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. Have a blessed night as well. Just have a blessed night, Gabe. It was fun. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. And the other B, thank you. Good night. Good night, my friend. Good night. And let me scroll up real quick before we get up out of here. And I can't. There we go. Thank you, Jersey. Appreciate you, bro. Jersey says, great show, bro. Have a great night, my brother. You do the same, my friend. You do the same. And Angel's going to take us out with the slogan right there. There it is, y'all. I told you what it is, y'all. Look at that list and figure out that it's time to start living and do those things that you really appreciate. You know what I mean? Because what that'll do, it's going to keep you sane. Because life's coming at you every single damn day, man. You're going to deal with some difficulties, difficult people, difficult situations every day on different levels. It's going to hit you, and you're going to get knocked down, and you're going to get a little bit discouraged, because I do too. I still do. But you got to remember just to say, you know what? I dealt with stuff like this before. You get up, you brush yourself off, like I always say, and you adapt. You evolve. You evolve. Y'all already know. Because in the words of the great Bruce Lee, all y'all got to do is be water, my friends. I am out, familia. This is Gridiron Nation. Thank you guys once again for jumping in with me, for just riding with me and vibing with me. I appreciate every one of you. It's all one love. I am Gabriel Garcia. Once again, this is Gridiron Nation. I will catch y'all next week. Am I going to do a live stream? I don't know. I may not. Y'all just got to follow the damn social medias and share them so that everybody will know. All right. Holla at your boy. Ride with me, y'all. I will catch you guys next week, man. This is Gridiron Nation. Gabriel Garcia. Wicked One. I'm out. Peace.
I'll be blowing up and booming like the 4th of July. The #1 draft pick. Them has-beens till they past tense. Everybody wanna feel this glory I bask in. Getting antsy when they see my silhouette in the smog. Then you struggle with your breathing as I creep through the fog. Let's get it on. Gonna meet me up in the end zone. Before they know it, when they looking up and I'm big gone. We hype tonight. I show up under the lights. Gonna bring it.